my darlings. My name is Mrs. Welch, and I'm here for you from the Chester-Andover Elementary School. And I have a brand new book for you called I Am A Capybara. And it's written by Michela Fabbri. Now, capybaras are kind of in right now, and you're going to learn a little bit about them. I am a capybara. I am a capybara. I must introduce myself because people always mix me up with other animals. I am not a mouse. I am not a beaver. I am not a bear or a marmot. I am a capybara, the biggest rodent in the world. Did you think I was a dog? It's nothing new. One day at the park, I saw a dog that had a rectangular face like mine, and I understood that with enough imagination, there are many kinds of dogs, and you could confuse me for a dog. But we capybaras look all the same. And this is a good picture with some diagrams of a dog and a capybara. But I was talking about me. I'm a capybara, and I love living simply. Yes, I like to observe things and their poetry. Yes, I love poetry, even without writing or reading it. I like to share. I like to see the world go by, to play, to explore, to stroll, then to rest and look around again. I often meet other animals and don't know why I get along with all of them. Of course, I get along better with some animals than with others. Some animals amaze me, and I can't stop observing them. Sometimes I see myself in other animals. Even though we're different, they could be like brothers to me. It happened once with a little bird. We looked at each other, and in that moment, understood each other. I showed him my calmness. He let me listen to his little wings flutter, and he became one of my best friends. Have I told you about my love for the water? Bathing, plunging, swimming underwater. Capybaras are excellent swimmers. We can spend hours and hours in the water, and we are able to fall asleep floating. You won't find a capybara's house far from a river, a lake, or a pond. I must confess that even though I love diving, I'm a little lazy. But sometimes I try to work out, and I realize that it feels funny. My paws seem longer, I get warm, my back, my fingers, and the smell of nature is stronger. In the end, I'm satisfied that I overcame my laziness. Very satisfied. And these are yoga poses. We've got a downward-facing dog and an upward-facing dog, or maybe it's a downward-facing capybara. What do you think? I am a capybara, and you know that by now. And like all capybaras, I have a serious expression, but I laugh a lot under my bristles. I remember the day I dressed up as a whale. Everybody wondered, does he imagine that under the whale disguise he's not recognized, or did he dress up just to make us laugh? I don't know, but it was funny. Sometimes I amuse myself with things I never thought could amuse me. Sometimes I like things I would have never thought to like. For example, once I put on a bow tie and went to the opera. Now every time I listened to it, I'm moved. And it was the same way with broth. Have you ever tasted a food that you thought was no big deal, but found out it was absolutely delicious? A well-made broth, for example. One day I happened to taste one, and my goodness, how much I liked it. It's a wonderful potion and magical for one's mood and tummy. Give me a moment while I drink a little bit of it. I'm a capybara, and I'm sure you can see from my expression that I'm a tough guy, but not a normal tough guy. We capybaras know a secret. Tough guys love cuddles and care sometimes. My friend, the little bird, knows it. One of my favorite types of care is closeness. I don't need to explain anything to you about closeness. The next time you're with your friends or your family, gently clump yourselves together, like this, for instance. The care is guaranteed. Once we become tired of the cuddle clump, we have another way of staying close to each other. Staying by ourselves, but together, neither too close nor too far. When we stay by ourselves near each other, loneliness does not exist. We basically neither see nor talk to each other, but we still feel connected. And if we want to, we can also act like tough guys. I don't know if we capybaras invented that way of being, but I believe that all other animals should enjoy it too. Good for them. I have told you so many things. I'm not used to doing this. I'm usually a guy of few words who loves silence, but I really love telling you about my life. Telling stories helps one to put ideas in order. It brings out new ideas and unexpected questions. But there comes a point at which the story ends, the place in which you hear the echo of the words, and then one goes for a walk or a dive in the river. And you can see the capybara is going to take a dive in the river. This has been Mrs. Welch for the Chester-Andover Elementary School. And for the record, I am not a capybara. We'll see you soon.